Okay, June 19th, showing what's in bloom around the farm. You can see right there, hello, that's not a honeybee. Some kind of, I don't know if that's a carpenter bee or bumblebee, just what that is. But our staghorn sumac is just coming in bloom. I ain't seen many honeybees on it yet, but they got a lot of other stuff they're working. You can see the catalpa trees, big one there, a couple little ones, big ones here. They're on their way out. Most of the blossoms are starting to drop. You can see they're all over the roadside here. When I was a kid, both sides of our roads were lined with these things, but a lot of them have died off and blown down. And there's a couple of holes right up there in that tree. It's a bee tree. I thought there was some moved in there, but they must have just been scout bees checking it out last week when I looked at it. Yeah, let's go over in the pasture and see what we got. Not many thistles this year, but you can see the thistles are just starting to pop open. There's a few here and there. They'll come on pretty heavy in a couple of weeks. And let's get out here in the other pasture. The cow's got this clipped down pretty good. Still a few dandelions here and there. Okay, the wildflower rose bushes are in bloom. Bees will work this sometimes. Sometimes you see them on it, sometimes you don't. Don't see much on this one. Ah, there's one buzzing around right there. A couple in here. And it smells sweet. Here's another one of them little bumblebees. A couple of honeybees buzzing around. This stuff is crazy on this farm. There's only one here, but you get over in a couple of our pastures, this stuff's really getting overgrown. Years ago, the government gave farmers some of these rose bushes to plant along their fence lines to keep the cows from going through. They thought it'd make good fence line. Now the stuff is everywhere and you can't get rid of it. It's a pain in the ass. Alright, here's a pretty good patch of sumac. A lot of this stuff grows around here in places. And you got some daisies. I have seen bees on daisies, but not very often. This little pinkish purple flower here. This stuff is really coming on around here. It's on its way out now, but a lot of our meadows around the area are just covered with this stuff. It's called robin's foot. And the bees will work that pretty heavy for a while when it's in peak. Just a few plants of it here. The cow's got most of it clipped off here. I don't know, there might be more up on the other side of the fence line. I'll be up there in a minute. Show you. There's a little red clover. I'll get up to some more of that when I get up where the cows ain't got it clipped off. Stand by. Alright, now we get up here where the cows, well, this is the second cutting of the pasture. The cows have clipped it off once. Normally this is all mustard, but they got it clipped down early, so the clover's coming in pretty good. As you can see, that's not actually even a honeybee. If you look at that, that is what's known as a bee fly. Looks like a honeybee, but it's not. That is a honeybee. I don't know if you can see that or not. Maybe she'll land. She keeps landing on the opposite side of me here. Put a few of them out here, but you can see you got white Dutch clover. Here's some more of that robin's foot. There's some bird's foot trefoil. They like that stuff. There's some red clover. I don't know if there's any Alsike clover out here. Alsike's kind of a cross between the red clover and the white Dutch clover. What else we got here? Anything? Right, vicinity. Little patch of red clover. Now I've been told that they can't work the red clover because their proboscis ain't long enough to reach down in. And then I've seen other guys say that if the honeybee or the bumblebees work it first, to open the flowers up, then the honeybees can work it. But there's been times when I've seen good patch of that in a field and the honeybees will be all over it. So they didn't read the book apparently. But you can see there's quite an abundance of the white Dutch clover here in this field. Let's see what else I can find. Okay, getting windy here. Hopefully you can hear me. Here's a patch of the, I believe it's mustard. I don't know. We have mustard and we have yellow rocket. One's in the spring, one's in the fall. I'm digging right over, climbing right over a thistle here to get to it. You can see that. I don't know if this is the same stuff Ralph calls turnip salad or not. Usually there's bees all over this. They must be working the clover today. And there's some vetch, that purple stuff. They'll work that. We don't have a whole lot of that around, but I think that's what that is. Oh, that ain't vetch. Oh yeah, I guess it is. It's kind of a viney, I don't know, weed, what it is. It grows around in the fields, but you always find just a few plants of it here and there. But that's some of the mustard. There's a bunch of it all around here, right here in the dooryard of the barn. Yeah, let's see what else I can find. Okay, here's some of that Alsite clover mixed in with some red clover. You can see that it's more pink than the white, and it grows bigger. It grows tall like the red clover. There's some there, there's a little there, there's some there. And then the red clover. Okay, keep looking here. Alright, a couple more plants here and then we'll go down and take a look at the hives. This is what's known as sweet clover. This is yellow sweet clover. We also have a variety around here that has white flowers on it. It's, you guessed it, called white sweet clover. They make a ton of honey off from this stuff, I guess, but we never get an abundance of flowers around, or plants around. You see it along roadsides and stuff, but so far this is the only one I've seen. I haven't seen any white around. I haven't seen any of it around. There's a couple other things here. Hold on one second. Alright, here's the last thing I can think of that we got in bloom right now. Just starting to bloom. Had some milkweed. There's a bunch of little flies all over it, as you can see there. I haven't seen the bees working it. Funny thing about milkweed, I've only seen it happen once. There's a certain stage when it's in bloom, when the bees work it, they get little, they're about, I don't know, 1/16 of an inch long, white, hairy things off the flowers stuck to their feet. I guess it's really sticky and it looks like they got big long white toes. Luckily I just read about it the first time I'd seen it, and I've only seen it once in 9 years. So I guess it must only happen once in a while. Yeah. Here's the milkweed. Don't have much of this around lately. Ain't got many monarch butterflies the last couple of years. Anybody knows what's going on with them, let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, let's go take a look at the hives. Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but I was informed by two of my brothers this morning that this is National Pollinator Week. So, thumbs up for the pollinators. Hive seems to be doing pretty good. I just got it moved from a nuke into that hive just a few days ago. A couple of them here looking a little slow. I don't know what's going on here with them. Got a nuke box here that needs a new hive. Be getting to that in a couple of days. I got a bottom board built. Just got to get a lid for it. Get it over here. Yeah, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Some pollinators now. I even got a few in my mating nook here. There was a virgin in there a couple days ago. I ain't checked her. I ain't gonna bother going with her now. Hopefully she gets out and gets mated. Alright. Thanks for watching.